Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans. The battle is over. Desmond and Borsch are given, a polite clap, but it's not very enthusiastic.
We're low level, Desmond. We're not all dragon slayers here.
Anyway, the other kobolds have run off. Desmond and Borsch look at the party. You guys know what this is about?
Still?
Yeah, you're still asleep.
Desmond, can I borrow some rope to interrogate the kobolds, please? I could rent some rope.
You need some rope to interrogate a kobold? Oh, this is great. Yeah, hold on, let me get you some. And he heads downstairs, brings back some rope from the cellar, and just chucks you a coil of 50 feet of rope.
I don't have rope tying, but I mean, don't have rope proficiency, but.
Oh, I got rope use.
Well, here.
I can help.
Yeah, here you go.
Yeah, all right. You guys can tie up the kobolds nice and tight.
I'll
ask you to make
a
rope use check when the kobolds try to break out, if they try to break out. That way we'll be in suspense about how good the rope were tied until that point. So you can tie up the kobolds, and by then Tiberius will wake up.
I put Tiberius nice in a seat.
He's resting comfortably in a seat.
Yeah.
But why? One of those kobolds was a wizard. He knocked me out.
He killed that one. Yeah.
Oh man, I thought I was done for. Thank you. Jeez.
But we've got these two captured. We're gonna interrogate them, see why they were stupid enough to go inside Shenanigans to get violent. They all should be waking up around the same time as you, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. Do you think they're attacking me? I was just closest to the door, right?
Maybe, but why would they dare come into Shenanigans in the first place? Because I've heard if there's a kobold assassin in town, this could be related to that. Just
assassin.
A few weeks ago, there was a kobold assassin who tried to attack Glib.
Did he look like these guys?
I can't tell. I wasn't here at the time. It was some other guy who, oddly enough, looked a lot like me. But, yeah. All right.
Similar spirits.
Yeah. Well, let's get rid of these little icons and everyone will be awakened. We can get into some interrogatory fun.
You speak kobold?
I think some kobolds speak common. We'll see. Aki Baki, are you awakey?
Slightly insensitive, but they did just try to kill us, so.
Yes.
There's bark at you back and forth. No language.
That's not common. If you don't speak common, I'll just have to start hurting you. Are you gonna speak common?
They bare their teeth, ready to bite you if you get any closer.
Desmond, can I hire Glib to translate?
Desmond and Borsch exchange looks and try to suppress a giggle.
This is gonna be dumb, isn't it?
We look like idiots to friend Desmond. It's so cool. There's like perpetually wind blowing through his hair. We're inside.
I know, he's so cool. All right, you watch them. I'm gonna go to the tower and see if I can get a kobold translator.
It's actually the magic headband he wears that makes wind always blow on his face. It's intended to keep you cool in hot climates, and it has just the side effect of your hair is like gently blowing all the time. Yeah. Oh, they also use it in modeling photo shoots to get the hair right while the artist paints them. Because it's not a photo shoot; it's like portraits. All right, you can grab Glib out of the tower. He comes out with a pack of other kobolds, all curious as to what's going on. And they
these
see
guys
these
tried
two
to.
tied up.
Are they part of your tribe?
They whine and they start to back out of the door.
Glib, are they dangerous?
We're not dangerous, no. We're nice. We're so nice.
You tried to murder us.
Well, not you guys, these guys.
Oh, Don't tie us up. Please don't tie us up.
No, we won't tie you up, Glib Glob. We just these guys attacked us. You didn't attack us.
We didn't do it. We didn't attack you.
Exactly.
Don't tie us up.
Your friend. Your friend.
We'll go outside. We'll be good.
Friend. Here, have a drink, Glib Glob.
I'm gonna tell these guys apart.
I give him a little bit of drink.
I'm not sure what to do with it, so he spills it on the ground so he can lap it up appropriately.
Fair enough. All right. Now, Glib Glob, these two kobolds don't speak common. Can you translate for us?
Translate?
Because you're smart. What?
Not in trouble?
No.
Oh! Yeah, I can translate.
Yeah, because you're a good kobold who don't speak common.
Huh? You're a good boy.
Right.
Yeah.
So can you ask them why they attack us?
Oh, they bad boys. That's why.
Oh, they're bad boys. But can you tell why their bad boys were in here?
He goes over and kind of snips at them a little bit and yaps back and forth. And they yap back and forth. Goes for a little while. And then eventually he turns around to you and goes, oh, yeah, they bad boys. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. So why they stab?
Oh, why?
Yeah.
They say, you, bad man.
Yes,
They
I'm a bad
say,
man. Okay.
Building?
Yeah.
Building. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This is a bad building.
Yep. That's why the others are setting fire to the roof. Mm-hmm.
Good luck! Desmond, you're gonna have a few dead kobolds on the roof because they're trying to set it on fire.
Desmond kind of pops up from his conversation with Boris and goes, "Excuse me?
They
Someone's
just
burning
said
down the
that
tavern?"
They're trying.
They're trying to set the roof on fire. Some kobolds are trying to set the roof on fire.
Do we smell smoke or like see smoke or?
Not yet.
They're not gonna be able to do it.
Do you guys want to maybe go check that out for me, please?
Yeah, is it nighttime? Is it nighttime?
Yeah, it's on towards.
Okay.
Yeah, the sun is setting.
We'll check it, Desmond. But yeah, we all know that there's no way they're going to be able to cause any actual damage to the building.
It's probably fine, right?
Yeah. I'll get a ladder out of the stables and climb to the roof.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do I see kobolds up there?
Well, when you head out the front door, you see a stack of kobolds over here on this corner. And
They're like standing on top of each other.
they're standing on top of each other. That's about like 5 kobolds tall, and you can see a few extra ones hanging out down the street a little bit, waiting to join the tower.
All right. Okay.
As soon as I get out that door without even freaking thinking about it, and I see him, I run over there and I try to kick out one of the legs of the bottom one.
Well, they'll see you coming, so we're gonna have to roll initiative. It's like the whole party has come out to say hello.
I am gleefully running. Am I rolling with my short sword? Or do you want me to roll something else?
Yeah. If you want to kick them, you can just roll at +3. If you want to reuse your,
It's my sword's a +3. So
yeah, just click your token and then roll your initiative from your character sheet, or use one of the initiative buttons in the upper left corner. Well, let's do this and mass. 959. Excellent. Tiberius, you're first there somehow.
Yeah, well, he ran in first.
Okay. Now that's 5 kobolds tall. Which one are you kicking?
the bottom one.
The very bottom one?
The very bottom one in the shin to just make his leg go out from under him.
Well, roll me a kick against the relatively defenseless kobold who can't even really move. Don't botch it. Oh my god. Well, there's a problem. You see, you miss the shin and you hit the jaw of the kobold because they're so small, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna need you to roll me.
Is it D3? D3 for kicks usually, but. Well, have you got armored shoes or you?
Yeah, what are you wearing on your feet?
I'm wearing regular, like.
That's
Like-
that's D3 by the book.
Regular
kick.
shoes, yeah.
Regular shoe.
Probably like a little bit nicer, like a little bit nicer leather or something.
A large, soft object is what we're looking at then.
Mm-hmm.
If I can find that table, which I can never find, ever. I know it's at the front of the book, and yet never is it findable.
Well, under combat and tactics, it's under unarmed fighting rules, but yeah.
Is it under the unarmed rules? I thought it was at the very beginning. Maybe that's why I can never find it, as I'm always looking in the wrong part of the book. That kind of makes sense. Hey, there it is, unarmed combat. Look at that. Bare feet is D3. Boots and shoes are D4. That's crazy.
That's what I said.
I know, but I'm just reading it, and it's crazy. Heavy boots do the same damage as a short sword?
Yeah, that's what my monk was doing, remember?
That seems ridiculous. It makes more sense as a monk, but just as like a dude or
Yeah,
a
but
chick.
the same monk class. And you get attacks of opportunity, usually.
That's true. It does provoke the attacks.
Yeah.
I just don't think getting kicked is the same thing as getting stabbed. I'm just
Well, it's only
complaining.
half a spear stab, Neal.
Oh, you know what? And it's also probably half temporary damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's pummel. This is technically a subset of pummeling, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, and pummeling. Large
Having one
soft
with D3
objects
already.
include saddles and unconscious characters. Other people are large soft objects. Love it. Small hard objects. I just want to double check thing.
Oh yeah, fair enough, fair
Probably
enough.
don't need to, but.
Yeah, that's what this game's for.
Blah 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 blah. If a pummeling attack scores a critical hit, which you have done, do not use the procedures in Chapter 6. Instead, the defender must save versus death or be knocked unconscious for 3d10 combat rounds. Your hit probability adjustment from your strength applies as a negative modifier to their saving throw. Oof. Okay, so roll me, not quite a saddle. I think it's gonna be, yeah, we're gonna do D3. So give me 3d3.
3d3?
3d3.
This is why Neal's trying to argue it down from D3.
6, half of which is temporary, so 3 real, 3 temporary damage. On a 1 HP kobold, you not only break the guy's jaw and like cut off his tongue partway through, but the bones get like caught in the throat and go through the soft palate. The kobold is dead. You just like kick his face in, and the kobold tower begins to fall. The kobold at the very top might be able to grab onto something. Nope. The whole tower comes tumbling down, and I need you to make me a saving throw versus breath weapon to avoid some kobolds falling on top of you, because you're in the way of the tower, my friend. You are collapsed on by kobolds. Yeah, they kind of land all over the place.
Satisfied. I was so satisfied in that moment that I got that kick off, and then I just like my hands in the air, kobolds just falling on me.
It is raining men, I would say. The kobold, the first one to hit the
One
ground.
didn't land on him.
Yeah, 2 of them didn't land on you. 2 of them landed on you, 2 of them landed off. One of them that landed off of you comes over and chews on your ankle. With another 9, I guess you're prone. So, because they fell on you, so it'd be like a 13, but I don't think... You've got armor, right?
I have 16 armor.
Is any of that from
AC.
dexterity?
Yes.
Because the dex won't apply when you're prone.
Oh, okay. So
It's just
if
going to be your
it's-
leather. So I think 13 is a
So
hit.
13 is my AC if my dex
that's it
isn't.
then. So he goes
Yeah.
over, he finds your shin guard, he goes right below your shin guard, pulls down your sock, and bites your ankle
Oh.
for 3 points of damage. The next kobold sort of landed on top of you. I'm going to give him like a dex check to see if he can untangle himself from the mess. And he's just like partially under your leg, partially pinned against a wall, and he's going to spend the rest of his turn wriggling free, and then it becomes Wyatt's turn.
Yeah. I'm just, Now do a stabby stab. I was good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I just got had to get.
Why am I always on the ground and Wyatt stabbing things above me? Like every single, we've been in 3 fights, and every fight I'm on the ground.
Wyatt goes to stab the kobold, completely misses. Raj is.
I guess I'll try to move over here. So I gotta. Oops.
You get a flank.
Right. So I'll try to move over here to get a. How far can I move?
So far.
It's 6
So
second
far.
round.
120 yards.
And
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah.
not 6 second round, so you just anywhere on the map almost.
Yeah.
Sure,
So you
and
can
then
easily
I'll-
get to the side. And
I'll take a shot.
you plug a kobold with another critical hit. Natural 18 clears by 5 against their 10 AC. Roll me double damage.
Got a single hit.
Well, yep. Pin another kobold to the ground, Dead Seas. And the last 2 guys, one of them was sort of underneath you and is actually still underneath you. Apparently you're somehow like they fell and his arm is trapped under your body and he's like trying to pull himself out, but you've got him like pinned with your shoulder. So one kobold is just struggling. I'll give him a strength check. No, he botches a strength check. And the other one has another set of teeth and leaps upon. Yeah, he's gonna leap onto your chest and try and go for your throat with his teeth and claws, you know, scratching up your armor, pulling it aside. You're having to like wrestle with your head to get him away from your neck as the kobold tries to chew your throat out with a 15 to hit. His goes for the teeth, can't get them, and instead just gets the claws on the side of your neck and rakes you with them for another 3 points of damage. Good job, kobolds.
I'm already deformed.
It's true.
I can't do this stuff now.
And end of the round, Raj, second attack.
15.
Yes.
Which one?
And
Oh, sorry,
Four-
the faraway guy.
yeah. 4
The one
damage
that's not in the pile.
against the 4 HP kobold will go down. Leaving us with 2 little kobolds. Why don't we initiative?
Should I just burning hands them? That won't miss. Nah, you were there. Alright, actually, I have to put the 0 in color spray because I've already cast that today.
Because I have a kobold on top of me.
Uh-huh.
What should I? Because I want to get
They're
up.
very light. You can force.
Can I just get up? I just
Yeah,
want
you
to
can
get
just
up.
get up.
Yeah,
but
that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just get up and try to throw him off of me. Is
Yeah.
that still like a?
It'll
just
be
a-
it'll be a 3 on initiative, and you'll be doing like a post strength check, right? It's like if a medium-sized dog were on top of you and like trying to eat you, you could get the dog off of you, but you
Yeah.
would need to like shove it. And if things went poorly, the dog might keep you pinned for a little while, but it'll be fine. Ooh, it'll be fine. The kobolds will go first. Wow, you guys rolled terribly.
Sure did.
Assessing the situation, seeing their brethren
I got my
fall and
sword
their
out.
plans failing, the one on top of you will withdraw, scampering down the alleyway,
I take
whimpering.
the follow. I follow after.
You're gonna follow after that one, all right?
Yeah.
The other one that's underneath you tries to pull himself free again, and I think a 13 will do it. I think he can finally yank his arm out from underneath you and attempt to disengage and scamper down the street this way. Leaving us with Tiberius.
Can I make a grab at that one that was stuck underneath me to like try to grapple him? Actually, like to get him to not move.
As he's fleeing,
Yeah, as he's like trying to get out get away from me.
so he
He's got movement speed 6, and you've got movement speed 12.
you can
so
chase after him and chase him down, but he yanked himself and withdrew and managed to get away. But you do move at twice his speed, so
Is there a speed penalty for me having to get up from prone?
Is it? No, that's fine.
No. If you're in the middle of combat, rules as written does say it takes your whole move to get up, but there's no one around you right now, so there's not like you're having to dodge weapons or glance about. You can just get up and go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get up and try to tackle him from behind.
Great. Give me an attack roll. Just a d20 plus your level, -1. D20 plus 1. And roll a 10.
D20 plus 1.
The right roll to make. I think I might have completely lied to you
Well,
about
he's
that
level
roll.
2, Neal. But
Yeah, but he's a rogue,
well.
so he shouldn't get the +1 from level, but he should get the +2 for back attack. But it doesn't matter with a roll of a 6. It's terrible.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, you can go chasing the kobold who sees you coming, like dodges this way and dodges that way, and so, like chasing a small dog or a cat. It's just a very difficult thing. Leaving Raj behind as the 2 other players chase after these kobolds.
Well, I make an attack. I'm not trying to tackle. I'm trying to stab.
Oh, that's true.
I get to attack
I guess
this
you guys
round.
have the same initiative again, so Wyatt, do your swipey, stabby, stabby.
I get 2 attacks this round because of speed and power. Come on.
Oh my god. Give me a saving throw versus death.
Yes, now.
Roll a 1. Ah. Blended, okay.
Success.
All right. No problems there. Meanwhile, Raj, what are you doing?
I'll take a shot at the kobold that Tiberius is chasing.
Perfect.
So
You aim up, you take a shot, it sails right past Tiberius and sticks the kobold in the butt. Give me damage roll. That is more than a kobold's max HP. The kobold pitches forward in the ground,
Why
the arrow
can't I get
shaking
you?
back and forth. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, Wyatt and the kobold, you have been running. You've turned this corner, and as you're coming around, the kobold has stopped after you went around the corner and is turned to throw himself at you. So roll me initiative. Let's see who can land the first blow, if either. Kobold will roll an 11 for initiative.
I'll just melee miss you. Hold on. I'll put my token first. There we go.
You'll get an 8 and go first.
1 attack this round.
Ooh, there you
finally.
go. The kobold tries to throw himself at you with the
Max
dagger, and
damage.
you just
Nice.
leave your sword out, and he throws himself on it. His eyes go wide as his body slumps to the ground.
All right. If they
Dead like the
jump on
others.
my sword, it works. All right. I gotta. Whatever. All right, I'm heading back.
I
just head in the
didn't.
back
I didn't
door.
capture my kobold, did I?
No, he's
I just
dead.
head in the back door.
I'm just gonna stay laying down on the grass.
You can lay down outside. When you
Ty,
guys,
come here. I'll heal you up. Come on. Come back inside.
We're not gonna get any answers now. They're all gone. I don't know what happened.
These are their cohorts. We'll get them off them.
you
Oh,
come back
man.
inside to find Glibglob and some of the other kobolds standing around the
no.
2 tied up ones, kind of like snarking at them, pulling at their tails, pulling at their ears, kicking them, just kind of being mean.
Hey,
bullying
why
them,
did they want to
really.
burn down Shenanigans?
Huh?
Look, what? Have you asked them why they want to burn down Shenanigans?
Oh, yeah.
Why?
They say it's a bad place.
Why?
Real bad.
What bad thing did Shenanigans do?
No, Glib. This is important. Ask them who told them it's a bad place.
Oh. And he barks at them a little bit. They bark back. And he comes back to you and goes, yep. They did.
The gods?
Yep, they say this place bad. Yep, very bad.
I'm healing Ty for 1 we'll have 2 more.
I'll take it.
So they're sent by which god? All god or one god?
The kobolds worship the same gods as.
Well, they're the same stars. They might have different names for them.
Ooh, they probably do have different names for them.
But we can translate. Look, speaks both languages.
I do.
Which god do they get order from?
I many language. Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Which god?
Huh?
Which god ordered them?
Oh, and he will bark at them for a little while, and they'll bark back, and eventually he'll come back to you and scratch his head, and he goes, the big deer, and the tooth, and the other one, the
Are they kobold gods? God, I don't know those gods.
the big leaf, and the horn, and the tooth.
Oh,
the
constellations. Right.
Yeah. The horn and the tooth and the leaf. Yeah.
All right.
The horn, the tune, and the tooth, and the leaf.
Yeah.
Okay, Neal, can I just roll heraldry to know if they're actual gods?
Yeah, give me a wisdom check to see if you can figure out.
I'm thinking like the shapes of the constellations or something.
Yeah. Wisdom check.
Wisdom,
See if you can make sense of this kobold jibber
23.
jabber. The leaf is definitely Nadinus. The tooth and the horn are either Bellum, god of war, or Verasi, goddess of death. That's definitely one of those two. Yep.
Oh, okay. Who's in the sky at the moment? Because roughly, I'm not asking for the exact date, Neal.
A lot of them.
Is it a
I could
Bellum
talk for a while about the things that are in the sky.
Yeah, but the thing is, Neal,
so many.
It's grumpy if I ask you the exact date.
I know. I don't want to know the exact date for Shenanigans. Roll me a D365. No, that's terrible. Roll me a D12 followed by a D30. This is just way easier.
Darn right it is.
May.
All right, top roll this one.
May 9th.
Who's in the sky?
March. So in the sky is going to be Malchus, Ponos, Velthara, Jexel, Cheese, Reluna, Matrigal, Martha, and Womator.
So, neither Verasi or Bellum's in the sky at the moment, then.
That is correct.
How did the gods talk to them? Do they have a cleric in their village that tells them this?
You don't know how to talk? Why?
Whoa.
Rat got your tongue? He thinks he's so funny.
Blink Love, you're good.
But they're okay.
Did Kobold Shaman talk to God, or did God talk to all kobolds?
Yeah, does God talk to all kobolds? Or does God talk to one kobold, and the one kobold tells all kobolds what the God told that kobold?
Who did God tell? Which kobold did God tell?
What?
Blink
I
Love,
don't know.
which God? No, ask.
I don't know.
We're stressing him out. Do you have another
I'm very
piece
sorry.
of food? Do you have another piece of food, Wyatt?
Here you go. Have some food. I'm sorry, Clip Club.
He'll
I'm
munch on the
sorry.
food for a little while. His brain is only so big, guys. You know, it's hard for him. It's real hard. Tries.
Yeah. I do. Okay. Now, a few minutes later, when he comes down, do these kobolds have shaman?
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah. Did that shaman get told by God?
Barks at the kobolds, who bark back, and then Glibglob barks back this time in anger. Then the other kobolds bark back in anger, and Glibglob starts kicking them over and over and over and stomping on them.
Whoa! Hey!
They're kobolds. It's their culture. I'm not going to get involved.
It's interrogation tactics.
Oh man!
When the dust settles and the other kobolds whine their way to peace, Glibglob looks back and goes, "I took care of it."
All right. So what blasphemy did they say?
They say this one big doghouse, and it should go down because people here are bad. This source of all bad.
People here kill kobolds. I mean, that's
And
just
kick
like
them.
statistic.
And be mean to them.
Well,
Yep.
you just kicked a kobold and was mean to them, Glib Glob. You just did it too.
Do they want to hurt you?
Glib Glob, did you kick them too?
My bad.
We're the baddies?
No, we're the good guys. We're the good guys, Glib Glob.
I kicked Kobold.
Yeah, but they
kicked-
stabbed first. They got
Kicked
first
Dog
blood.
Wallet down.
No, but they're the bad badge because they attack our home.
Oh, that's fucking going through it right now, man.
No, Glib Glob, they came here and stabbed us first.
True.
They stabbed first. We did not stab first.
Those kobolds want to burn your house down.
Yeah.
I've become big bad.
No, they're big bad.
Glib Glob will start to walk out with his
Oh.
other ones in tow. Not these guys, of course, but the ones that he was with out in the back. Yeah.
Man, I was gonna. Too late now. I was gonna ask him to tell us where their lair is or something.
Oh, we can just let these guys go and we'll follow them.
Oh, yeah, they're slow. Yeah, we can just do that. Desmond, we'll take them out now. Sorry. Yeah.
Desmond kind of shrugs because that was interesting and fascinating for a while, and then it got kind of depressing.
I'm sorry. We'll find something fun next time, okay?
And he shrugs. Well, we should probably close up for the day.
All right.
And they'll go about shutting and locking doors. They'll leave the front door open in case people need to come in and out. And before they leave, they'll look at the two you have tied up to the post.
Oh, okay. We're going to wait till daytime to let them go. So I'll have someone standing guard.
Excellent.
We'll take shifts. Yeah.
And Borsch and Desmond leave. Leaving the three of you here with two tied up kobolds in the
Where does
living room.
Desmond live?
He lives down the street in a house with a jungle out front.
He's got a jungle outside his house. He claims he moved. He didn't put the jungle there. He moved there because there's a jungle there. He claims. It's got to be a spell of his. The spell went wrong.
Wait, there's a whole ass jungle? Like,
it's a jungle just around his property.
Yeah, they've.
is the climate different too? Is it like all humid and gross and stuff? No?
Maybe that's worth investigating at some point.
That's interesting. Desmond's really interesting, but it's also interesting that you know everything about Desmond.
We've lived here for 5 years.
I mean, yeah, but I've been studying.
Yeah, I know, but I hang out here more than you would while you're studying here because apparently during 5 years I only gained 25 experience points. But you know. I was doing nothing during that time, and you got a proficiency slot.
Should have a proficiency slot in shenanigan history, or just Arcadia history.
Well, man, you know, Desmond lives easy because there's always something weird going over there.
Well, what would the three of you like to do as the evening winds down?
I do have local history.
We have to. We're gonna let these guys go in the morning and follow them. But what's our plan beyond that?
New spells, crash and burn, a little bit of vengeance. I know vengeance isn't my thing, but I just feel today they have it coming.
I don't necessarily feel vengeance. I'm just curious. I'm always. I just want to get to the bottom.
Let me give you another heel tie. Another 4.
Yeah, I'm a max.
Good, because I get back my spells tomorrow. So let's take some shifts. Watch these guys.
Do the kobolds talk to each other while we're watching them?
Yeah, they'll kind of. It's kind of hard to tell, right? When the kobold goes, is that like language, or is that just a kobold making weird noises, right? And if it like gives a yip of uncomfortability, is that a word or is it just a sound? It can be hard to tell with these canine humanoids what is just noises and what is actual language.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry to drag you into this mess, Raj, but yeah.
It's okay. I had a good practice sniping kobolds, man. It's all good.
Did you get your arrows back?
Sir?
Did you get
Oh,
your-
right. I forgot to get my arrows back.
Well, the bodies are just outside. You can get them.
Yeah. Roll me a d6 on a 1, 2, or 3. Each arrow is unrecoverable. 4, 5, 6. Each one is recoverable. So, roll me a number of d6s equal to the number of arrows you fired. I think it was 2, 4, 5?
Yeah, it's 5.
5? Okay, cool.
So 5d6.
5d6, sir. And that's, you can get
for
3
arrows.
back, and
Okay.
blended. The 3 of you keep watch on these kobolds all night long.
Yeah, in shifts, but yeah. So we all get a night rest and get spells and such. Let me change my loadouts.
And I wanted to camp my dog at the by the front door.
Oh, leaving the guard dog on guard.
Ooh.
Very clever. Here we go. So, you're in 3 shifts.
Mm-hmm.
Something's going to happen tonight.
Oh, I bet.
What is the order of shifts? Who goes in which place?
I don't mind. Just random it.
Sure.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Everyone roll a d20.
1 again. That's my second crit fail today. Okay.
All right, Wyatt. You're on watch. Raj
I haven't
and
got my
Kabir
spells
are
back.
upstairs.
All right. Let me adjust my spells so I'm back to where I was. So 0. And
Raj's
Right.
dog is down here by the front door. We get a picture, the character for Raj's dog.
I think you've got
what
humanoid
type-
dogs.
But what type of dog is this? Not that I'll
Husky?
Husky? Okay. I might actually have.
Oh,
Hard to get matching dog types. But I want to do it. A husky phase beast? Not quite what we're looking for.
I'll take a husky face.
That sounds good. Good trade.
Not a dog mole either. It's not your character.
Whoa! That's like a bear mole.
Yeah, okay. The kobolds want to try something with that thing around?
That's the dog that you get.
Wait, no, that's a.
That's the dog you get when you ask Malchus for a dog for Christmas.
We will just use this token for you. Sword.
Oh, yeah, that just looks like a kobold now.
Here we go. Blended.
I like the dogs bigger than the kobolds. What is a husky?
Make sure everybody can see HP bars.
Is it red or green though?
Of course it's green. It's a friendly husky. So, it is late into the night. Wyatt's on watch right before the sun comes up. When the kobolds get a little bit feisty, they're going to try to escape their bonds. And this is where I want Lucky to roll the rope use check to see how well you tied these critters up. I think you did a good job, and you did do a good job. 21 is a pass. So these kobolds are very well bound. They're not going to be able to escape their bonds. But in this time before the dawn, when the kobolds are getting feisty again, they yip at you, Wyatt. One of them
Draw my
yips at you.
sword. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down.
Does the thing where he's like trying to rub his ear on his shoulder.
Oh, are you itchy? Oh, the little murderer's all itchy, are you? Yeah, the poor little murderer's all itchy, are you? Oh.
You taunt the kobolds.
Yeah, the evil character. Let's have to watch.
Right. And while you're taunting the one who's barking, I would like a perception check from you.
Okay.
Fingers crossed.
Not a crit fail, but close.
Yeah, you're taunting this guy, and he's whining and looking at you with the big eyes and trying to get you to scratch his ear. And you're kind of distracted by this, while the other one has leaned over and actually rolled a natural 20 on his chew the rope use.
Ooh.
Chew the ropes. So he begins to chew the ropes. And you're not really paying that much attention to him. And this is where we're going to have to roll a perception check for the dog. Because the dog might notice this shit now. What type of dog did you get here? I know it's a husky, but like was it a war dog or a guard dog or a bloodhound?
It was a war dog.
War dog? I think a war dog is probably going to be pretty alert to notions of trouble. So we're going to say your dog gets have a 14 for perception here. Go ahead and roll us a perception check with your pup. D20 plus 14. Oh! This one is taking that nap by the door. He's been listening to the whining all day. Oh, okay, so the kobolds are tied up good, but the guards are distracted by the one kobold's whining, and the other one manages to chew himself free and throw himself in a maybe surprise attack at Wyatt. Wyatt, I want you to make me a surprise check. That's a D10. Normally it's a 1, 2, or 3 to fail, but in this situation, I'm going to give him a +1 advantage on this. So, 9. Okay, you're not entirely surprised as the kobold throws himself at you. He will be ambushing, but not surprise rounding you. So he throws himself for your ankles.
Well, he's unarmed, right? So I get an attack of opportunity.
I was going to declare this to be an ambush, where you're not surprised, but he does get the drop on you.
All right.
And a 17. Will that bite through your armor?
That hits my armor.
Yeah, so it's a success. A full attack.
Yeah, barely. Yeah.
Excellent. So he scampers under your shield and goes right for your kneecap.
Ooh.
For 3 points of damage. Max damage on every single kobold bite. Love it. And he chews your kneecap, and now the two of you will roll initiative.
What's a shield punch roll? I've got shield proficiency, so what's the damage roll on that?
What's
I've got Aspis.
6, 12, 28, 2.
I think. And but speed, would I put that? Oh no, that'd be the same as my sword, so I wouldn't have to roll. Bludgeoning, and just don't know the damage roll.
Yeah, it's over here.
Because they've got different shield categories than you, so I couldn't just look it up.
Oh yeah. I would treat it as a medium shield.
All right.
It's an Aspis shield. That's probably a large shield.
Yeah.
Shield. Large damage. 150.
Sorry.
7, 3, 50. Large shield. Oh. I think it's a D4.
All right, I'll put a D4 on my sheet. All right.
Guessing.
Yeah.
It must be in here somewhere.
I know. I mean, if shield punches a maneuver, you got to know how much damage that maneuver does.
That would make the most sense.
Is it under the maneuvers section?
It might be. I'm gonna have to check.
Look at my copy.
Chapter whatever. Shield punch. Page 51. Aha. Large shield does D6 damage, same as a short sword.
What was that, Neal?
D6, same as a short
D6.
sword.
Okay.
Not happy about it.
Well,
I don't think
it's your
getting punched
world,
in the
Neal.
face with a shield should be the same as getting slashed at with a sword, but
Well, Neal, it's your world. You can rule it something else.
no, we'll go with the books. We'll go with the books, and I'll just complain about it. It's way more fun to complain than to fix things. Don't you know?
All right. So I'll start with the shield punch.
Mm-hmm.
Miss.
That is indeed a miss.
And I'll do another third one.
Wow, give me another saving throw versus death here.
You guys are gonna wake up and I'm dead on the floor.
You take a swipe with your short sword, trying to catch the kobold with the tip, but miss, and in the process, whap into the rest of the ropes that are binding the remaining kobold to the pole and freeing that one with your attack. I do believe the dog will wake up in the middle of this action and can act next round. The people upstairs, can you roll me perception checks at disadvantage? So just roll it twice and we'll take the lower of the two.
Mm-hmm. Perception.
Wow, that's good rolls, but not quite.
Not quite.
Not for Ricky. So Ricky's still passed out. Lucky's going to wake up with the combat sounds from below. And make a same thing check for your dog. No, your dog's going to wake up. He's in the same room. There's no way he's not going to wake up to this.
Yeah.
There's no way. So now both kobolds are freed.
Mm-hmm.
They're disarmed, but they've got teeth. And Wyatt is facing them with a spear and a sword and a shield. The dog wakes up. Tiberius wakes up. No, Tiberius is asleep. Raj wakes up. And I think it's with this situation that we will roll initiative.
All right, what's initiative for me blowing my horn?
5. You gotta get the horn out of your bag and put it to your lips.
Yeah.
And
I wasn't going to say
sometimes-
3 because of that. Yeah.
Yeah. Our kobolds will go at 9 and 5.
I'm asleep. I'm asleep again, so.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry, Ty.
I'm sorry, Ty. Every battle. Alright, so you're the one that goes at 5 off. Oh, dagger guys. Oh, you're starting the room with a dagger, right? Okay.
Do I still get an initiative even though I'm asleep?
Lucky, go for it.
Can I yell while running down the stairs? Hey, Tiberius, wake up! Something's going on.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
You can wake up Ty. That's fine. You can make your way downstairs, seeing your dog waking up. The two kobolds going to either side, trying to circle Wyatt. What are you gonna do?
I guess I'll stab this guy in the, or I'll try to, I'll just stab this guy in the back.
The kobold whirls as he hears you thudding down the steps. His eyes go wide with fright as you approach him with a dagger. That rolled a hit. And you stab him. Oof. For 2 points of damage to the kobold with 4 hit points. He survives the blow.
All right.
Excellent.
I let one live this time.
The other kobold will run into the kitchen. Runs into the kitchen. You just hear pots and pans clattering all over the place.
I follow.
Can we roll initiative with your dog as well? It'll just be a D20 plus, no, D10 plus 3 for the dog.
I assume that was a withdrawal, Neal, so I didn't get an opportunity.
Yes. Yes.
So then I follow.
All right, you can follow. Following the kobold, who just goes in the room and is knocking over bags of flour and pots and pans, looking for a hiding place, ends up in a cupboard after kicking out all sorts of stuff, and is like holding the doors shut from inside.
Get out! Get out! Get out!
Wyatt, it is your turn.
Well, I was getting a horn, but that action was interrupted when I saw Raj, and I went, okay, I don't need to use the horn. So then I changed my action to just chasing this guy and trying to wrestle him out of the kitchen.
Excellent. Well, he's thrown himself in a cupboard after kicking out some pots and pans and lids.
What do I roll here to try to grapple him?
Well, you can throw open the cupboard doors pretty easily, and there's the kobold hiding behind a very large pot lid, using it as a shield on the inside of the cupboard to like block the entryway.
All right.
So what do you want to do about that?
I want to rip him out with the lid. Just brute force it.
Give me an imposed strength check. I'll give the kobold
23.
a slight bonus to his strength because he's got a defensive position here. Oops. And the kobold will roll a 29. So you get like, you try and get your fingers around the lid to like grab the lid to pull it out, and the kobold just like slides the lid over here, so your fingers get crushed between the lid and the edge of the thing, and back and forth, and keeps you at bay. That is your turn.
Down.
Yeah.
Don't make me use burning hands.
This kobold over here being attacked with the dagger. There's the dog in between him and the only unlocked door. This kobold throws himself on the ground, makes whining noises, and like paws himself towards you and tries to lick your boots. It's the ultimate kobold technique. Cower and submit. Kutha, whose name I'm probably butchering, does what?
I just tell Kutha to stay by the door, and hopefully he listens.
Is he a well-behaved dog?
Yes. He's a good boy. He's a good boy.
There's a little hesitation in there. I'm just gonna roll a die just to make sure, it's fine. No, it's fine. He's well-behaved. He sits and watches. It's okay. Ty, you wake up and, get ready, and you can get to about the top of the stairs probably by the end of this round, looking down and seeing what's going on. And it's really just Raj and this one kobold licking his boots, and the dog sitting at the door ready to pounce, and then this hell of a lot of noise coming from the kitchen.
Yeah, I'll just make my way down casually, like hands out, like what is going on? Where's Wyatt?
I'm in here.
We really do need like a Benny Hill type soundtrack for instances like this, because this music is too strong and too heavy for what is clearly just a, wild.
Is there
goose
like
chase.
light and fluffy combat music?
I'm gonna yell to Wyatt, you better not be damaging Desmond's
I'll
cupboards
clean it
back
up
there.
afterwards. I'll clean it up afterwards.
So we're gonna split this combat slightly for a little bit here, because the kobolds are no longer like rolling initiative; they're kind of just holding ground. So let's start with Raj and Kobold in the main room.
All right.
The kobold has subjugated himself before you and is trying to clean your boots with his tongue. What would you like to do about this situation?
I guess I'll give him a light slap on the head, and is there like, any like is the rope still kind of like intact? A light slap on the head.
Yeah, just kind of like whines and lays close to the ground and nuzzles you with his face.
I guess I'll try to gather up the rope and tie him back up.
He will let you tie him back up. All right. That worked out well. On the other side, in the kitchen, the kobold is in the pantry, under the stove. things have been kicked out, or next to the stove. The things have been kicked out all over the place, and he pinched your fingers when you tried to grab him last time. What do you do?
All right. I'll try to squash him against the wall. If he won't come out, I'm going to squash him in until he surrenders.
Oh, you're just going to, like, kick the thing in, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, give me a strength check, and this time he gets no bonus to his strength because the logistics.
Same roll, 23.
Okay, so now he's only rolling a d20 plus 7. 21! So you will squish him against the wall, and the kobold will whine, and you definitely push the shield, the improvised shield, all the way in. Now what? Now that you've got him squished? It's not enough to do damage.
I'm just trying to drag him out now, because I think I'm trying to,
push it in, and then twist and pull it out. All right, one more strength check. Should be easy. Kobold rolls a 21. You roll a 19. You try and drag him out, and the kobold feet come forward and brace against the thing, so the shield's halfway out, but the kobold's feet are still inside, and he's pulling and pulling and pulling, and you've got him sort of stuck.
Look, do you want me to stab you? I'll get my sword out and stab you.
Well, doesn't speak your language.
I know. I'm just saying it to myself.
Yeah.
They understand tones.
That's true.
All right. Let's see. I just push it again. I just squash him again.
Okay. Let's roll initiative because he's got a plan. He's going to enact. Ooh, he rolls really badly though. He rolls a 10 naturally. All right, 12. You go first. You can squish him. One more strength check. Yeah. Oh, natural 19 again. So you go to push. The kobold turns to the side. Your foot or your hand or whatever pushes in. He drops the shield and he bites your wrists. Natural 20. I think since you don't have a shield, your AC is less than 15.
Yeah,
15 or less at this point. The kobold crits you in your wrist. His teeth sink into some vulnerable spot here. And he bites you for 6 damage. They only roll 3s on their damage die, apparently. 4 HP left. He mauls your wrist. It comes back slashed and bloody and bleeding everywhere.
Okay, it's been 3 rounds, so they've caught up.
Yeah.
Guys, can I have help in here? Help!
Ty and Raj?
Help!
I'm gonna run over.
Help!
Am I done tying this guy? I think I'm still tying this guy up and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can never be too sure, you know? After they
did
chew
get
their
out
way
once.
out. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this round I'm rolling to just stab.
Okay. Tiberius, you see this happening?
I see the sword come out, and I'm yelling, you better not damage the cupboards!
I'll fix it!
All right. Kobold rolls a 7 on initiative. Can you beat the 7?
No.
You cannot. He throws himself at you from inside of the cupboards, trying to chew you to death one more time. He rolls a 2 on the...
He throws himself from the cupboard, then it's like an attack of opportunity.
You haven't... No, you didn't have your sword drawn yet, right? Because you were wrestling with him, then you go to draw the sword, so he tries to bite you, and it doesn't work because he rolls a 2.
All right.
And I think he gets like stuck partially in the cupboard and can't quite get out.
All right.
Ricky draws his short sword.
Oh, sorry.
Wyatt draws his short sword. Wyatt stabs in the cupboard and misses. Ricky.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run up. You better fix this.
So there's 2 large men standing over a cupboard with short swords, just trying to stab the kobold. Is this what I'm seeing correctly?
Yeah. We're not going. This is
My
just...
God. Well, make me an attack roll here, Ricky. We're gonna go to a break, everybody. How do you kill a kobold in a cupboard? We'll find out next time on Shenanigans.